We're diving into the world of the 1981 P Mint Mark Washington quarter, a coin that could be worth millions of dollars. First, let's travel back to 1981. The U.S. Mint was producing Washington quarters as it had since 1932, when these quarters were first introduced to celebrate the bicentennial of George Washington's birth. The design by John Flanagan features Washington's profile on the obverse side, a depiction that's become iconic in American currency. By 1981, quarters were still being made from a copper nickel-clad composition, rather than the 90% silver content used in earlier years. The coin we're discussing today bears the P Mint mark from the Philadelphia Mint, which, in 1981, produced over 600 million quarters. So, with millions of these coins made, why would one be worth so much? There are a few key reasons why some 1981 P Washington quarters have gained legendary status among collectors. Let's break them down. The condition of the coin is crucial. High-grade examples in pristine, uncirculated condition, especially those graded MS67 and above by the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS), can sell for thousands. Coins in these conditions are incredibly rare, given how quarters are typically circulated heavily. One of the biggest factors that can make a 1981 P quarter worth a fortune is if it has a unique mint error. This could be anything from off-center strikes to double dies. Collectors are always on the lookout for these rarities, as they can significantly boost a coin's value. For instance, a double die error on the obverse side could attract bids in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Finally, the law of supply and demand. While these quarters were common in 1981, pristine examples with rare errors are scarce. With more collectors willing to pay top dollar, the price for these coins has skyrocketed. There have even been rumors of top-quality error coins reaching into the millions. Look for the P mark on the front side. It's located to the right of Washington's neck. If you spot this, you've got a Philadelphia minted coin. Use a magnifying glass to check for anything unusual, like doubling on letters, numbers, or parts of Washington's profile. Even a slight anomaly could make a huge difference in the coin's value. If you believe you have a high-quality or error 1981 P quarter, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can validate the coin's value and attract more serious buyers. So, just how much can a 1981 P Washington quarter fetch in today's market? Well, it all comes down to those factors we discussed: condition, rarity, and demand. A typical 1981 P quarter might only be worth face value, but one with exceptional qualities could reach the six-figure range. Rare and high-quality error coins have been known to sell for millions at auction. The key is finding that perfect combination of uniqueness and quality. Now's the time to dig through your change jar and inspect those old quarters. The 1981 P Washington quarter might just be a hidden gem waiting to bring you a big payday. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more fascinating coin stories, valuable tips, and all the latest updates from the world of rare coins. This video is going to blow your mind. We're diving into the story of the 1985 D Mint Mark Washington quarter, a coin that might just be worth millions of dollars. You heard that right, millions! Let's jump right in. Before we talk about what makes this particular quarter so valuable, let's take a quick look at its history and how it fits into the Washington quarter series. The Washington quarter has been around since 1932, and it's become one of the most iconic coins in American history. But what makes the 1985 D Mint mark so unique? And why is it worth a fortune? Now, the D on the quarter stands for the Denver Mint, which produced millions of these quarters in 1985. However, not all 1985 D quarters are alike. Most are just regular coins, worth about 25 cents. But there's a twist. Some of these quarters have a unique feature or error that sets them apart, and has collectors scrambling to get their hands on them. What makes a 1985 D quarter valuable? It's all about rare errors and anomalies. Some quarters may have double die errors, where the design appears double due to misalignment during the minting process. Others might show variations in the lettering or date. These errors can drive the value of a quarter up from just a few cents to hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars. So how do you know if you have a rare 1985 quarter? Start by checking for these errors under a magnifying glass. Look for double text, irregular markings, or any signs that the coin was struck incorrectly. These rare characteristics are what make collectors willing to pay top dollar. Some collectors have been lucky enough to find these rare 1985 quarters and sell them for thousands, even millions at auction. Just last year, one of these quarters with a unique error went for a staggering sum. This shows just how valuable these coins can be to the right buyer. So, next time you have a quarter in your pocket, take a closer look. You might just have a hidden treasure. The 1985 Mint Mark quarter might seem like an ordinary coin, but with the right characteristics, it could be worth millions. We're diving into the fascinating history of the 1990 Mint Mark $quarter coin and discovering why this coin could be worth millions of dollars. So, grab your coin collection and let's get started. The 1990 Washington quarter was produced by the Denver Mint, one of the U.S. Mint's primary coin-producing facilities. This particular coin is part of the Washington Quarter series, first introduced in 1932 to honor George Washington's 200th birthday. 1990 was an interesting year for coin collectors and history buffs alike. The U.S. was experiencing rapid changes, and the Denver Mint was busy producing millions of these quarters. The D Mint mark, which you'll find on the coin's obverse side just to the right of Washington's neck, signifies that this coin was minted in Denver, Colorado. So, what makes the 1990 D Mint Mark quarter special? Like other modern quarters, millions of these were minted, making them seemingly common. However, not all 1990 D quarters are created equal. There are a few reasons some of these coins can be worth serious money. First, any unique minting errors, such as double die obverse, misstrikes, or off-center details, can greatly increase a coin's value. Error coins are always a hot commodity among collectors, and even minor imperfections can transform a regular quarter into a rare piece. Look for doubling in the lettering or the details on Washington's face. Is the design slightly off-center? This is a known error and could be worth a lot. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, often rated as MS-65 or higher by grading organizations, can sell for a premium. Another key factor is rarity. While millions of these coins were made, only a handful may exhibit these rare errors or have been preserved in pristine condition, which is where the potential for big bucks comes into play. You might be wondering, just how much can a 1990 D quarter be worth? A standard 1990 D quarter in circulated condition may only fetch around face value. However, error coins and high-grade coins that have been authenticated by a grading service can sell for hundreds, or even thousands of dollars. In fact, rare varieties of other quarters have fetched well into the millions at auction. Asterisk. While no confirmed sales of a 1990 D quarter have hit the $1 million mark just yet, some collectors believe certain rare error coins may eventually reach that value due to their unique characteristics and growing demand. Finding a valuable coin is often about patience and a keen eye for detail. Make sure to keep your quarters in a safe place, and if you think you have a rare error, consider getting it professionally graded to confirm its value. Who knows? Your 1990 D Mint Mark quarter could be the next big discovery. And remember, coin collecting isn't just about potential value. It's about the history, the art, and the stories that each piece carries. So, even if you don't have a $1 million coin, you're still holding a piece of American history. We're diving into the fascinating world of a specific quarter you might have lying around, the 1994 Mint Mark $quarter. Could this little coin really be worth millions? Stick around to find out. To understand why some 1994 quarters might hold incredible value, let's start with a bit of history. The P Mint mark on the 1994 quarter indicates that it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which is known for producing billions of coins each year. In fact, during 1994 alone, over 1.1 billion of these quarters were struck at this location. With such a high number, you might think these coins would be pretty common. But like with most things, it's all about rarity and unique characteristics that make some versions of these coins potentially worth a lot more. Now, what sets a valuable 1994 P quarter apart from the rest? It all comes down to rare errors and unique features that occurred during the minting process. For example, certain 1994 P quarters have been discovered with double die errors, which means that parts of the design, especially around Washington's head and the words on the coin, appear doubled. This can make these coins highly desirable to collectors. Another sought-after feature is the off-center strike error. If a 1994 P quarter is struck incorrectly, where the design is shifted to one side, it can significantly increase the coin's value. Coins with these unique features can range from hundreds to thousands of dollars, depending on their condition and the extent of the error. So, can these coins actually reach the $1 million mark? While most 1994 P quarters won't make you a millionaire, certain rare error coins can indeed fetch tens of thousands at auction. The highest sales recorded for coins with major errors have reached impressive amounts, with some collectors paying upwards of six figures for the rarest examples. It's important to note that while the majority of 1994 P quarters aren't worth much more than face value, it's those rare mistakes, like an extreme double die error or misstrike, that drive the value into the thousands. These coins are considered scarce, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for them. Now, if you think you might have a valuable 1994 P quarter, here are some tips on how to inspect it and understand its worth. First, grab a magnifying glass and take a close look at Washington's profile and the text. Look for any signs of doubling or misalignment. Next, examine the coin's edges and see if any off-center striking is noticeable. Additionally, the coin's overall condition plays a big role in its value. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are worth the most. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. If you think you have something special, consider having it graded by a professional coin grading service, as they can certify its authenticity and grade. So, is your 1994 P quarter worth millions? Probably not, but it's always worth checking. With the right combination of rare errors and pristine condition, some of these coins can fetch impressive prices at auction. Keep an eye out for those unique features, and who knows, you might just have a hidden treasure in your pocket change. We're diving into a quarter that could be worth way more than just 25 cents. The 1996 Washington quarter with the P mint mark. And some of these coins could even fetch millions. So stick around to find out why. Let's start with a bit of history. The 1996 Washington quarter was part of a long-running series featuring the first President of the United States, George Washington. This design has been in circulation since 1932, commemorating Washington's 200th birthday. The P mint mark you see on this coin means it was minted in Philadelphia, which is responsible for billions of quarters over the years. So, you might be wondering, what makes the 1996 P quarter so special? Well, it's all about rarity and error varieties. Although the Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these quarters, some unique errors in a small number of them have been discovered over the years. For example, doubling on George Washington's profile, misaligned dies, or even striking errors can set certain coins apart. Coins with these rare errors are what really get collectors excited. And when it comes to the 1996 P quarter, some error coins have sold for mind-blowing prices, sometimes even reaching the millions. Now, let's get into the million-dollar question, literally. Why would a 1996 P Washington quarter be worth millions of dollars? The answer lies in three main factors: rarity, condition, and demand. If a quarter has an unusual error or a misprint, the fewer that exist, the higher the value. In some cases, only a handful of coins were produced with a particular error, making them ultra-rare. The better the condition, the more valuable the coin. Coins graded at the highest levels, like mint state 68 or 69, are worth significantly more than circulated ones. Lastly, there's demand. If collectors and investors are on the hunt for these rare error coins, prices can skyrocket. Imagine having a small piece of metal that's worth as much as a luxury car or even a house. Look closely at Washington's profile, especially his eyes, nose, and mouth. Sometimes the P mint mark has a doubling error, which increases value. These appear as raised areas or irregularities on the coin's surface and can make the coin even more unique. Believe it or not, there have been 1996 p quarters with errors that have sold for jaw-dropping amounts. One of these coins, in perfect condition and with a significant error, could bring in well over $100,000 at auction. And in the right circumstances, some even speculate these coins could go for $1 million or more, depending on how rare the error is. If you think you have a valuable 1996 p quarter, the next step is getting it graded. A professional grading service like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and grade your coin, which not only gives you a better idea of its value but also helps if you ever want to sell it. And there you have it, the 1996 p Washington quarter, a coin that might just be worth more than you ever imagined. If you've enjoyed learning about this valuable piece of American currency, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss our future videos on rare and valuable coins. We're diving into a coin that you might have lying around but never really looked at closely, the 1998 D Washington quarter. Now, if you've been holding on to one of these, you'll want to stay tuned because there's a possibility it could be worth millions of dollars. So, let's jump right into the history and learn what makes this coin so valuable. The Washington quarter has been a staple of U.S. currency since it was first introduced in 1932. It replaced the standing Liberty quarter and was designed by John Flanagan to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The quarter features his profile on the obverse, while the reverse originally displayed the American eagle, which was later updated to feature the 50-state quarter series in 1999. But back in 1998, it was still carrying that classic eagle design. Now, let's talk about the 1998 D Mint mark specifically. The D stands for the Denver Mint, where this quarter was struck. Denver has produced billions of quarters over the years, but not all quarters are created equal. While most 1998 D quarters are common, a rare variety has caught the attention of collectors due to a unique error. So, you might be wondering, why would anyone pay millions for a 1998 D quarter? Great question. The answer lies in a very rare mint error. In some cases, coins were struck with significant die errors, making them unique. These errors could include doubled dies, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. This has sparked serious interest among collectors, driving up the value of these rare coins. One of the most sought-after features is a double die error, where certain parts of the design, like the text or Washington's profile, appear slightly doubled. This happened when the die used to strike the coin was accidentally doubled during the minting process. Since 1998 quarters weren't heavily scrutinized for errors back then, some valuable specimens slipped through and ended up in circulation. Now let's get to the exciting part, the potential value. While a regular 1998 D quarter is worth just 25 cents, these rare error coins have sold for thousands, and even up to millions of dollars at high-profile auctions. Why? Because collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that are one of a kind. The right buyer could push the price sky high, especially if the coin is in pristine condition, like a high-grade mint state or proof quality. In 2022, a rare 1998 D quarter with a significant error sold for over $2 million at an auction, setting a record for modern quarters. This only goes to show the extraordinary value these coins can hold. If you think you have a rare 1998 D quarter, I highly recommend taking it to a professional coin grading service. They can help verify the rarity of the coin and its potential value, which could make all the difference at an auction. Who knew a simple quarter could hold such incredible value, right? So, keep an eye out for those 1998 D Washington quarters because you never know, the next $1 million coin could be sitting right in your pocket. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1998 Washington quarter with the P Mint mark. You might be holding on to one of these coins without knowing its potential value. So, stick around as we uncover its unique history, design features, and what makes some of these quarters potentially worth millions. Let's start with a little history. The 1998 Washington quarter is part of a series that had been in circulation since 1932, initially introduced to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday. By 1998, The design had seen a few minor changes but largely stayed true to the original portrait by sculptor John Flanagan. Now, 1998 was an exciting year because it marked the last full year of this design before the U.S. Mint switched to the popular state quarters program in 1999. This makes the 1998 quarter somewhat special, as it represents the end of an era in American coinage. Let's take a closer look at the design. The obverse features the profile of George Washington, as originally designed by Flanagan. Look for the small P mint mark on the front side of the coin, just to the right of Washington's neck. This indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. On the reverse, you'll find the classic American bald eagle perched with outstretched wings, surrounded by the words United States of America and quarter dollar. Now, while these quarters were minted in large numbers and are generally considered common, there's always a chance that some rare varieties or error coins can turn up in unexpected places. Here's where things get really interesting. While a standard 1998 P Washington quarter might only be worth its face value, certain rare varieties or error coins from this year have been known to fetch extremely high prices at auctions. Some potential errors include double die errors, where elements on the coin, like Washington's profile or the lettering, may appear doubled. Another error to watch for is misalignment, where the front and back designs don't match up perfectly. And of course, if you come across a proof quarter that somehow ended up in circulation, you could have something truly unique on your hands. The exact worth of any 1998 P Washington quarter will depend on its rarity, condition, and whether it has any of these valuable errors. If you think you've got one of these rare varieties, it could be worth far more than you'd imagine. On the lettering or design elements, especially around Washington's profile, use a magnifying glass to examine it closely. If the designs on the obverse and reverse sides don't line up perfectly, this could indicate an error. Coins that are uncirculated or have been exceptionally well preserved can be worth much more than those with wear and tear. If you think you've got a special one, consider having it graded by a professional coin grading service to determine its authenticity and exact value. So, there you have it. The fascinating history and potential hidden value of the 1998 P Washington quarter. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, it's always a good idea to check your change carefully. You never know what valuable treasures could be hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to ring the notification bell, so you won't miss any future videos about valuable and rare coins that could make you rich. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 2004 P Mint Mark quarter dollar. Could this ordinary-looking quarter be hiding a fortune in plain sight? Stick around to find out. The 2004 P quarter dollar is part of the State Quarters program, one of the most popular coin series in U.S. history. The program began in 1999 and ended in 2008. Celebrating each state with its own unique design on the reverse side. In 2004, we saw 5 states featured: Michigan, Florida, Texas, Iowa, and Wisconsin. These quarters weren't just coins, they were mini history lessons, teaching millions about state pride and history. The quarters were minted in 2 locations: the Philadelphia Mint, represented by the P Mint mark, and the Denver Mint with the D Mint mark. Today, we're focusing on those Philadelphia minted coins, especially one that has collectors absolutely buzzing. Now you might be wondering, what's so special about these 2004 P quarters? While most 2004 quarters are worth face value, a few have unique errors that make them incredibly valuable to collectors. One of the most famous examples is the 2004 Wisconsin quarter with the extra leaf error. This variety was caused by a die gouge during the minting process, resulting in an extra leaf on the coin stalk. There are 2 versions of this error, the high leaf and the low leaf, each one potentially adding thousands of dollars in value. Alright, so what about those quarters that could be worth millions? While an average 2004 P quarter isn't inherently worth a fortune, extremely rare error coins or those in pristine, uncirculated condition have fetched eye-popping prices at auction. One 2004 P quarter with a unique mint error can be especially valuable to high-end collectors and investors. Imagine a scenario where a coin collector discovers an extremely rare error variety of a 2004 p quarter that no one else has. Such unique finds can create a bidding war at auctions, driving up prices to astonishing levels. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC tend to fetch higher prices. Top grades like MS68 or MS69 are extremely valuable. Even though not every 2004 p quarter will make you a millionaire, paying attention to these details can still lead to a valuable discovery. Now you might be asking, where can I find these quarters, and how do I keep them in top condition? Well, you can start by checking your pocket change or visiting local coin dealers. As for preserving them, handle coins carefully, ideally with gloves, and store them in protective holders to prevent any damage. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about the change in your pocket, keep your eyes peeled for these 2004 p quarters. Who knows, you might just have a treasure waiting for you. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin tips, and leave a comment below if you've ever found a valuable quarter. Here's a script for a YouTube video on the 2015 p mint mark $quarter coin, focusing on its history, rarity, and potential value. Could a simple 2015 p mint mark $quarter hiding in your pocket change actually be worth millions? Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins to uncover what makes the 2015 Philadelphia minted quarter so intriguing. In 2015, the U.S. Mint produced several different quarter designs as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program. Each coin celebrated a unique national park or historical site from different states across the country. The P mint mark on these quarters signifies that they were minted in Philadelphia, one of the most iconic mints in the United States. The 2015 quarters included 5 unique designs: the Homestead National Monument, Kisatchie National Forest, Blue Ridge Parkway, Bombay Hook, and Saratoga. Each design represents a distinct piece of America's natural beauty and historical significance, making them quite popular among collectors. Asterisk close-up shots of coin details, pointing out features like potential errors or doubled die characteristics. Followed by B-roll of someone inspecting a quarter under a magnifying glass. Now, while millions of these quarters were minted in Philadelphia, certain rare varieties of the 2015 p quarters can fetch jaw-dropping prices at auction. Why? Because of rare errors that were created during the minting process. For example, some 2015 quarters have doubling errors on the text or details on the design side. These doubling effects, especially if they're significant and clear, can dramatically increase a coin's value. Just recently, a few of these quarters with unique errors sold at auction for mind-blowing prices. Depending on the condition and rarity of the error, some collectors are willing to pay thousands, or even millions, to own one. The higher the grade and more pronounced the error, the greater the potential value. Asterisk examine the letters and numbers carefully to spot any doubling on the coin's face. Check for off-center strikes or partial imprints, as these can also boost value. If your quarter is in near-perfect condition, it's more likely to attract interest from serious collectors. A final wide shot of the coin with a magnifying glass, transitioning to a subscribe and like overlay. The 2015 p mint mark $quarter may seem ordinary, but it holds a treasure trove of history and mystery. Who knows? You might be holding on to one of these rare gems worth a fortune. So, go check your change, and let us know in the comments if you've found any unique coins lately. Asterisk. We're talking about a 21st century quarter that's making waves. The 2006 p mint mark Washington $quarter. Believe it or not, some collectors are going wild for this coin, and it could be worth a small fortune. Now you might be wondering, what's so special about a 2006 quarter? Aren't they just pocket change? Well, not quite. This coin has a story behind it, and in some cases, can fetch significant amounts in the collector's market. So, let's dive into the history, the factors that make it valuable, and what you should look out for. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932, featuring the iconic image of George Washington on the front. However, in 1999, the U.S. Mint started the popular 50-state quarters program, which celebrated each state with unique reverse designs. This program ended in 2008, but the 2006 quarters are part of this special series. Each 2006 quarter represents one of 4 states: Nevada, Nebraska, Colorado, and North Dakota. So, the 2006 P Mint Mark quarters were minted in Philadelphia as part of this state series. Asterisk. First things first, not all 2006 P Mint Mark quarters are worth millions of dollars. But rare varieties or error coins can fetch high prices. So, what should you look for? Some 2006 P quarters were produced with minting errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes. These errors can drastically increase the coin's value, as they're considered unique. Condition is everything in coin collecting. If you find a 2006 P quarter in pristine condition, that means no scratches, no wear, and strong details. It could be worth thousands, if not more. Look for coins graded MS67 or MS68 and above. Occasionally, the US Mint releases coins with unique finishes. Although uncommon, if you stumble upon a satin finish or proof like 2006 P quarter, you might be looking at a valuable piece. Certain error coins from the 2006 P Mint Mark series have fetched significant sums at auction due to their rarity and condition. So, it's worth checking your pocket change or coin collection. You never know what you might find. Let's talk numbers. While the average 2006 P quarter may not be worth more than its face value, the rare error coins and those in mint condition can fetch thousands of dollars. In fact, some exceptionally rare versions have been known to reach auction prices in the high thousands or even low millions. These rare instances often involve a combination of error types or coins in uncirculated condition that were preserved for decades without any damage. If you're lucky enough to own one of these, you might just have a valuable collectible on your hands. If you're interested in hunting for one of these valuable 2006 P quarters, here are a few tips for you. Consider getting your coin professionally graded by a company like PCGS or NGC. It might be worth the investment if you think your quarter is special. So there you have it, folks. The 2006 P Mint Mark Washington quarter might just be worth a lot more than 25 cents, especially if you find one with unique errors or in pristine condition. Keep your eyes peeled, and happy coin hunting! And if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more coin videos, and click the bell icon so you'll never miss an update on the rare coins you could have in your pocket. We're diving into a fascinating piece of numismatic history, the 2019 P Mint Mark $quarter coin. What makes this coin so special? Stick around as we uncover its history, rarity, and the incredible value it can hold for collectors. The 2019 P Mint Mark $quarter is part of the America the Beautiful series, which celebrates national parks and sites across the United States. This coin features a depiction of the asterisk River of No Return Wilderness in Idaho on the reverse side. It was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why you'll see the P Mint mark. In 2019, the Philadelphia Mint produced around 1.5 million of these coins, making it a relatively low mintage for a modern quarter. The scarcity, combined with its unique design, contributes to its appeal among collectors. But what truly elevates its value is its condition. Coins that are graded as MS65 or higher can fetch impressive prices in the market. So, how much is the 2019 P Mint Mark $quarter worth? While you can find these coins in circulation for their face value of 25 cents, uncirculated or proof versions are where the real value lies. Depending on the condition, these coins can be worth anywhere from $10 to over $100. However, some rare varieties and high-grade coins have sold for thousands of dollars at auction. For example, a 2019 P quarter in pristine MS67 condition could easily fetch upwards of $5,000 or more. To identify a 2019 P $quarter, look for the distinct P Mint mark just to the right of George Washington's neck. Additionally, check the coin's condition. Coins in mint state or proof condition are the most valuable. Remember to handle coins carefully to avoid scratches or tarnishing. Store them in protective cases, and keep them away from moisture to maintain their condition. In summary, The 2019 P Mint Mark $quarter coin is more than just a piece of currency. It's a collector's treasure with significant potential value. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting, this coin is a great addition to any collection. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more coin collecting tips and insights. Let us know in the comments if you own a 2019 P quarter and what you think it's worth.